I am here with Frankie's Foundation. They look amazing. You'd think they'll be in overalls or, you know, carrying all those, I don't know, are they goggles? goggles? But they are dressed professionally, and I am so glad that they're here. Vivian looks too good for the show. Like, we should change this. I know most of you heard me say Frank, and then there's a lady on set. I will start with Vivian here. Just introduce yourself and tell us what you do at Frankys Foundation and what you do professionally as well.
Okay, my name is Vivian Owino. I'm the managing director of Frankys Foundation, and I'm also a computer engineer by profession. So
I like to hear things like that. Like, my name is Vivian, and I'm a computer engineer by profession. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing at home? Frank, yes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Franklin Ojambo. I'm the founder of Frankys Foundation and also a computer engineer by profession.
We need computers here. We need to understand what computer engineering is for those who do not know. You know, mostly for this show we have people who literally need to know from the basics what is computer engineering, what is software engineering, right? So it is hashtag Women in Tech, and I'm glad that you came with.
Thank you.
Because I was going to challenge you. I'd be saying, Frank, you have come here to shine. Show me a woman you have inspired and you're working with. So tell me about Frankys Foundation. What inspired you to start this foundation?
First of all, I'll introduce the foundation.
Yes, please.
Frankys Foundation was birthed 2019, September. And the purpose of starting the foundation was because when you look around, you'll find that ICT, particularly in hardware, is male-dominated, and women have been neglected when it comes to these skills. So I looked around and saw this gap, and decided to fill the gap by bringing women in repairs. So majorly we teach them, and we equip them with repair skills, majorly on laptop and mobile phone repair.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you know, this is not coming from Vivian, this is coming from Frank. He says he noticed that women were being left out, and then he decided to bring us in. And how do you feel about a man holding women's hands and supporting them? You know, Frank, people say that when you empower the woman, you're looking down on the boy child.
It's true.
Is it?
It's true. Most people say that.
Oh, they say that.
Yes,
but it is not true.
But it's not true.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you're not like empowering Vivian and I here does not mean that you're not for Bonnie and Ryan.
No, actually, you see now the industry is male dominated.
Okay.
Most boys, traditionally, the skills for ICT were meant for men.
Okay.
Now we are trying to bring women to compete with these men. And so far, we've noticed some few things that men actually do well when it comes to these repair skills.
I like that you have mentioned that. And Vivian here, the managing director of Frankys Foundation. Vivian, how is it working with these women? How is the turn up? What are the numbers right now? Now that Frank has told us about how it started. How is the growth now for Frankys Foundation?
for Frankys Foundation, I can say it's overwhelming. I mean, every day we get application from these women, and we realize that more and more women are starting to come out because they've seen other people doing it. Actually, when we started, because I wanted to see if it can, why I trained, and Frankie was my teacher. And he actually trained me everything that I know today. I wanted to see if it can work for me. I'm a woman. If I can do it, then other women can do it. So if I go out there and encourage a woman, come and do, let us give you these skills. I know what I'm talking about because I know everything about a laptop and computer. So we have overwhelming numbers. Every day we get applications from these women. So far, so good.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Frank, now that we're talking about women coming up, some people are asking, well, what does it take? People right now are overburdened with financial situations, and maybe somebody's trying to get something to do with their hands. But how does Frankys Foundation handle this? The applications she's mentioned, is there any finance implications to it? Just tell us about that, like if I want to apply. And
actually, it's a free training.
It's free?
Yeah, it's a free training.
So
we don't charge. We are targeting vulnerable and needy women in the community, And we want these women to sustain themselves after this training. Actually, the training we are giving out normally in the universities and colleges takes around 4 years, but we've packaged it in a way that we take the course to take around 3 months. Then after these 3 months, we give them an attachment for 1 month, and then we encourage them to start their own small shops, and also we get calls from people who are interested, who are working with these girls, and give them employment. So basically, that is how we helping the women in these hard times. For example, currently we have also professional teachers who are our students who are affected by COVID. Yeah, some lost their jobs, and during that period when they were home, they thought it is good to have the skills, so that at the end of the day you can have something. Right now 98% of the community are using mobile phones and computers.
True.
And right now, even if your phone breaks down, the first thing that comes in your mind is, where is this person who can repair this thing? So that is how we make awareness to these women and tell them that if you have the skills, you will never sleep hungry, and you will never lack something like pocket money with you.
I like that you have put us at par, with the changing times. That's really, really important that you can make money from the changing times and in the changing times. Now, the way you've mentioned the packaging of the, somebody was asking, kama tunakuja tu na tunawekwa tu hapo na tuna, kujaribu na, how you call it, trial and error, like on a computer. But I like that you have said that it is something that is done professionally. You just repackaged it to a 3-month course, and then there's a 1-month attachment.
Yes.
This attachment is right there at your place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do these partnerships work? Like you've said, you can partner them with an employer. Yes. If there's an employer watching this morning and they're asking, okay, maybe I could ask the managing director to give us that answer. How do you get these employers to partner with the people you have already equipped? Do you source them? Do they reach out?
They reach out. Most of these employers and partners that we get, they reach out because they've seen our work from social media. Okay. They've seen what we do, and we get calls. And also, we also have friends in the tech industries that have repair shops, and also. So they also call us to give them, at least after our graduation, we get calls. Mm-hmm. If you have somebody, can we have like 2 or 3 women that can work in our shops or our company? Yeah. And
I like that. Now, before we forget, Frank, how about we give them our social media platforms and how to reach us, those employers, those industries watching?
Sure. Our Facebook page, you'll find us Frankys Foundation, Instagram Frankys Foundation, and Twitter Frankys Foundation. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that's where the employers can reach out to you.
Yeah. And also we have our website, www.frankysfoundation.co.ke.
Please say that again.
www.frankysfoundation.co.ke.
So guys, if you're watching this morning, start looking up the socials and of course that website, and let's help a woman hold 2 or 3 more hands and of course walk this journey with them. Vivian, how does it feel being a woman in this position right now, in this capacity, and working with other women? I know that's most sounding like a cliche, but it's good to hear your personal experience.
Okay, first I would love to say that gender inequality has been a stumbling block of economical growth in our country. And you find that most women are the ones who are affected because a larger percentage of women are the poor ones, maybe widows and the orphans. So I feel so great to empower another woman to do this course because at Frankys Foundation, we really don't discriminate the levels of educations you've reached. Sometimes you didn't manage to go to high school or to college. We really don't discriminate. What we just need is discipline, your determination to work, and just the best attitude that you can bring with you. So I can say it feels so great.
I like
because when you empower one woman, then you've empowered the whole community.
Hi, Frank.
True.
You want to say something about that?
Actually, women constitute most of the activities we do in our community. Okay. You go to most household, it is like in our culture, women are the breadwinners. Yeah. So if a woman has money in the pocket, the house will never go hungry. Yeah. So if we empower women, believe me, we are on the right. We are heading on the right journey.
I think you guys got me. If I had the power, I'd say the show is over. But we have Renata coming in a beat. So as we just want to wrap up on this particular, talk and concept, and I'm asking, Frankys Foundation started as it did, but how is then your support financially? You're not charging these people. You are doing this for free, but how do you then sustain and stand as a foundation?
To be honest, the fact that we're giving this free training doesn't mean that we are well off. It doesn't mean that we have that money. It is a sacrifice. We as a foundation, we are sacrificing ourselves. When you look at our background, sometimes back, we personally have come from a very poor background and understand what problem means. So these are the things that encourage us to support others. Supporting someone doesn't mean that you have everything. So basically, at the moment, as a foundation, we are still struggling, but that one does not stop us from reaching out to women and supporting them. We depend on our daily, we have our workshop.
Okay.
Yes, and we use this workshop to raise revenue to run the program. So when you come to our workshop, we have a sales and marketing team. We market out our services. We repair laptops. We repair phones. We talk to clients. We ask friends to refer us clients and ask them, if you bring clients to us, you're not just supporting us, but you're supporting the entire people that you're supporting. So through these sales, we get from these repair activities, then 100% of the profits, we take them back to the foundation.
Nice.
Yeah, but we are yet to receive donors. We are open to receive well-wishers, and we are asking the government to come and support this activity because it is a rare activity. Finding women in hardware and in hardware repair skills is not common in Kenya. Most women are in softwares, and we are trying to ask them to also to come to diversify and come to hardware. So whoever is willing to come and support this program, you are welcome. You can partner with us. Currently, we are in a negotiation with Ministry of ICT, and we will be partnering with them so that we can reach and empower more women. Thank you. Yeah.
I like that. And I'm now speaking on behalf of every other woman, not just in Kenya, not just in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But what are your prospects? Are you planning on expanding this? Because if this is helping women, like you have mentioned, and you've said the turnout is overwhelming, do you plan on reaching people in Kajiado, Eldoret? What is the plan? You're the managing director.
Yes, that's the plan. Actually, that's the dream. We want to expand. We want to reach as many women as possible as we can reach. We want to, you see, if it can work in Kenya, then it can work in another country. So we started with Nairobi. We want to spread our wings all over Nairobi because we want to spread this gospel out there. So to tell women that they are more capable of doing what they think they can do. Yes.
I like that.
So another thing that he didn't really put clearly is that the training is free. What is required for this? Because we still don't have funding, we still don't have donors. Whatever we get from the services that we do from the workshop is what again we use to sustain ourselves. So what is required for any student or any woman out there that is interested, we only charge 3,500. And the 3,500 is 1,000 for registration, and the 2,500 is for the tools and equipment. Because you see, kama we ni mkulima, hawezi enda shamba bila jembe. You see. So this is your tool. Yeah. Whenever you're finished with it, you can carry it in your bag, go with it home.
And it's good. When you invest in something, you have the accountability and responsibility to want to see an output, which is a good thing.
Yes.
So this is a one-off pay.
Yeah. Actually, it's a one-off pay, but actually it's not a fee.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a sponsorship
it's a
package.
Sponsorship, yes.
When these skills actually earlier we used to charge 40,000 to train.
Okay.
But since we went the foundation way, we decided to sponsor. So it is a sponsorship. It is a sponsorship package.
All right. Now today I've had a different word. People say registration, application fee. Now today it is a sponsorship package. Those guys are watching. Do not steal that term from Frankie's Foundation. We want to close this, and I'm so glad. I'm so proud of you guys. You're so young. You're the youth, and today we're talking about transitioning from academia to the industry, and seeing you guys starting up foundations like this to hold hands of young women and people with vulnerabilities. It's just people living with disabilities. I think this is just commendable. Frankie's, as we close, I want to make a joke. It's not funny.
It's okay.
It's okay, it's not funny. They say that women are timid and weaklings, so you trust us with the computers and the repair. They don't break them, do they?
Actually, women are keen to details.
I like that. We do a good job.
Very good job.
Which is your final word? In one sentence to the viewer.
In one sentence. I want to say that when you have skills with you, no matter what season, no matter what time, you're going to succeed, because these skills are the things that you work with wherever you go, and it is a tool that will make you succeed, because when you use them well, then they make you grow.
That is powerful. Thank you. Vivian.
Wow. What I would love to say to any woman out there, I would love to tell them to don't be shy, come out, speak out, challenge yourself, push yourselves to the limits. That is what I can say.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I know one Michelle in Jendi who's very passionate about going beyond limits. So, ladies, just do what you have to do, but there are no limits because you're a woman or because you're living with disability or because you're a man. Frankie here is helping women. Frankie, do you have any comments on there's this word I hear a lot, digital mopping, digital mopping, digital mopping. Are you familiar with it?
I think I need to
do your research on it.
Yeah.
Okay, either way, because I'm left and smiling and laughing, you also go Google on the digital mapping. I might not say anything about it, but ladies, sponsors, employers, clients, watching me this morning, if you are having, a person living with a particular disability, it doesn't matter which one it is. You have lost your job, you've been retrenched, you're trying to figure out how do I transition from the academia to the industry. Look up Frankys Foundation on all social media platforms. And if your laptop is broken, reach out to Frankys Foundation. They'll give it to me and I'll make sure that I have done a good job. Why are you laughing?
Thank you for supporting our mission and vision.
All right, if you're a sponsor, please do reach out to Frankys Foundation and help this foundation grow. My name is Anki Dorisumat, and Franklin here and Vivian. You guys, come again.
Thank you so much.
Especially after you expand.
Thank you. We'll come again.